Well, do you have a future scientist in your home? There is a night for the whole community to come together and celebrate science.
Science. Dr. Julie Sherrill and Amy Bergerson are here to tell us about the Gregory School annual Spotlight on Science Night. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Well, Amy, let's start. What is this event that we're doing that's spotlighting science?
So on Wednesday, starting at 5:30, we have a night full of lots of different science things. Fifth graders are doing a scientific play. There's over 100 science projects on display. And then we have 3 scientists from the community that are doing breakout sessions. We have Dr. Tom Zaga is coming to talk about meteor dust and the creation of our solar system. We have Mr. Jason Jacobs is coming, and he is talking about the role of the modern zoo, and he's the director at the Reed Park Zoo. And then we have Dr. Kalpe, who works for U of A, who's coming to talk about organ transplants and 3D printing and just different research that's being done in that area. And then we have a special keynote speaker after that as well.
Wow. Amy, I love that all of the scientists that you have are local.
Yes.
And I think that really says a lot about what kind of event this is going to be. Who are you hoping comes to this event?
Hoping anyone who's interested in science. It is geared towards, we have lots of middle schoolers that are coming, but we also believe that if middle schoolers can enjoy the science, then people who aren't necessarily scientifically minded will come and enjoy it as well. I am not an expert in any of these fields, but I'm interested in it, and I feel like anyone who is curious can come and learn about these different things.
And that's what I was going to say. Why science? We have so many different subjects and programs out there. Why did we feel that science needed to have a spotlight on it?
Well, it coincides with the SARSF, the Southern Arizona Regional Science Fair. And we also feel that it's a subject that often gets overlooked, and that so often people feel to push reading and math, that science is important, and science gets kids excited, and it gets brings the community together. It can really affect change, and just having an opportunity for people to enjoy themselves and to see what's going on is really neat.
And we're looking forward to showcasing the way we teach science too. We believe that science should be all about wonder and taking risks and experimenting, and our faculty and students will be able to demonstrate that at Wednesday evening's program.
And Julie, we were actually just talking on break about how the Gregory School has just had a name change. It used to be St. Gregory Preparatory College School, is that right?
Correct.
But no longer.
No, our Board of Trustees underwent a significant branding and kind of market research study several years ago. And what we learned from the study is that St. Gregory had, and continues to, hopefully, have a wonderful reputation in the Tucson community. But what we also found was that there was some confusion in the community. Over 50% of the respondents, over 600 constituents were surveyed in various ways, and what we found overwhelmingly is that there was still confusion about the name and what it meant, and people still associated with us with a parochial school. And we have no religious affiliation. We have not had any religious affiliation since 1987, even though we were founded with a headmaster who was an Episcopalian priest in the first 7 years. And so it was a simple change in order to not have the confusion, and hopefully you know, not turn away anyone inadvertently that we'd love to have be a part of our school community.
Well, now that you have this platform, and let's get to those, you know, people that had, you know, that weren't sure what it was. What would you explain to people out there what your school is about?
Our school, of course I'm biased as the head of school, our school is amazing. And you know, I spent 25 years in the public school system, and the difference with the independent school system, or school itself, is the beautiful sense of community, a sense of autonomy, a sense of educating children holistically, so that we're looking not only at their academic growth and development, but their, just like we saw earlier on your program, their musical talents, their athletic talents, their leadership and citizenship opportunities. We truly get to know and love every single one of the students that we have. We're in grades 5 through 12. And oftentimes people don't realize we're actually a nonprofit organization, and we are accredited by a national organization of independent schools in the country.
Excellent. Well, ladies, we want to thank you so much for coming on the show today to talk about this upcoming event and, of course, the Gregory School. So thank you.
Thank you for your time.
And you are invited to the Gregory Spotlight on Science taking place this Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. For more information, you can call 327-6395 or visit their website, gregoryschool.org.